Once you race, it's a feeling that never goes away. I'm Caley Weese, drive the number 77, Divots Excavating, dirt late model. I think I've always had a bit of a passion for motorsports in general. I grew up on a farm, so we've always had a number of toys or farm vehicles, snowmobiles, four-wheelers, you name it, growing up. Even before I had those, I would just drive around the lawnmower because it was something that had a motor in it, to be honest. This is what I was meant to do. A 100 cars on the track at the same time, and it's mud, and they wet it all down, and so you're slipping and sliding, but trying to get your laps in and trying to avoid an obstacle course of cars. And that was my first racing experience, and I didn't do very well. My car, my motor blew up after about 12 laps in a 200-lap race, and my parents thought, she's done this, she's going to be discouraged because she wasn't able to complete it. She's tried racing, and now I'm sure we can move on to something else. And sure enough, I got out of the car, and that was the best 12 laps I had ever had in my life. And I did a few more endurance races, and then the following season in the spring, we actually put together like a 4-cylinder Honda Civic to race in the Comp 4 class, and I started racing full season then. So from that point on, we've been racing for 15 years. To race a car is kind of like going on vacation for everybody else. When you go on vacation, you're away from the world. It doesn't matter what happens at home because you're away and you can't do anything about it. The same thing happens when you get in your car. Nothing else matters. You're just here to focus on what you're doing for the next few minutes, and that's it. It might be a notion that a female might give up or not race as hard or give somebody a position if challenged. And I don't really think that that is the case. And I do think that when we all show up here, I don't think that it should be male versus female. It's driver versus driver. It should just be gender equality. I'm not asking for any special treatment, and I don't want to be a target just the same. So I just want to be a number. So we're all drivers. We all put our helmets on the same way. We all put our suits on one leg at a time. And we get in our cars and we race the same race. Racing cars has shaped who I am today. That sort of sounds a little bit corny, but it is true on many levels. Before I started racing, I'm an only child and I was very quiet, I was very introverted, and I was an easy target for bullies as a kid growing up. Racing just helped me break out of my shell and make me who I am today, really. Started my anti-bullying campaign 6 years ago. I never thought that I actually wanted to start an anti-bullying campaign. I just knew that I wanted to do something and be part of the community and try to make a change for the better. What we've done over the last 6 years is we've created a t-shirt awareness campaign. So we started out our first year, and the anti-bullying color is pink, and our first t-shirts were pink, of course, and we sold over 500 shirts, and every year we have an event day at Brighton Speedway where everybody who has purchased our shirts wears them on that day, and we all gather down on the racetrack with my race car and my team, and we take a really cool picture. Sometimes I'm not sure how effective our campaign is or what we're really achieving with our awareness campaign until you actually talk to the people that buy our shirts and are included in it every year after year. And it really means a lot. It's an emotional thing for me to have people come up to me and say, what you're doing is a really good thing, and it's really sort of helped me feel included in something because I am a victim of bullying. So, sorry, it makes me a little emotional, but yeah. So that's why we started it, and that's why we keep going.